the Eagle Talk Show with your host, this beautiful aka Black Eagle, and the esteemed Dr. Kente Kumore. Prepare to join us on Liberty 88.1
Well, let me say good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Liberia. Welcome to the Eagle Talk Show right here on Liberty Radio 88.1 FM. And of course, we are also live on our YouTube channel. That's Ku-Wor TV on YouTube. And on behalf of the management of Ku-Wor TV, I'd like to say a pleasant welcome. Last week, our Saturday should have been here, but due to some technical problems, we were not opportune to be on your show. So again, I'd like to say good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Eagle Talk Show on this 18th date of the month of January 2024. You there in Maryland, Grand Crew, River G, or you are there in the Sino Grand Jida Nimbal, Grand Bassa, Bong, Mangibi, Lofa, Bombing, Bapolu, Cape Mount, and you name the rest. Let me say welcome. And to those of you who are listening by the radio and those of you who are watching by the internet, especially on our channel, I'd like to say welcome. You can also leave your comments and then we're going to read them out. But yes, good morning to one of the leaders of our country, Liberia, especially His Excellency Joseph Boyka. Good morning, Mr. President. I know every one of you currently in Nimba County to attend the final homegoing of the late Senator Prince Johnson. And yeah, so that's good. And should I say, Wednesday, the government launched the arrest agenda. And we hope the arrest agenda going to be in full swing. Hope the needed funds that were mentioned in the arrest agenda, we hope the LRA, the Ministry of Finance, Central Bank, and partners, we hope they're going to work together, work with the government, including the legislature. Hope they're going to work together to ensure that we have the arrest agenda comes to reality, comes to light, so that the new Liberia that we all envision for, so that we start seeing it. Because mind you, President Joseph Boyka most often talk about love Liberia, build Liberia, and build Liberia. So hope every one of us going to put our hands on the decks, whether opposition, non-position. Yes, opposition can criticize, but it is important that every one of us work together for the common good of our nation. So today we're going to play emphasis on or focus on the issue of county meet. Our attention this morning on the Eagle Talk Show will focus on the National County Sports Meet. And you have games playing today. The county meet started, I think, last week, Sunday. Sunday or Saturday? Yeah. Started and games were played on Wednesday. And today, the final games for the group stage. And you have the 15 sub-political division of our country. The 15 counties, they all are participating. As you may be informed or told that the National County Sports Meet has to do with the 15 counties being part of the tournament. So this morning, those of you, we're going to talk about the counter meet. Be informed. I know most of you have watched the national counter sports meet. Uh, Time immemorial, you have seen, maybe you have seen some improvement, but again, from the standpoint, from the look of things, and from what I have observed over the past 15 years or 17 years now, there have been no improvement within the national county sports meet. Yes, we're going to disagree and agree. We're going to disagree and agree. But our argument, we're going to provide you some facts, some reasons why we are telling you the national county meet, or why we are saying the national county sports meet have not been upgraded since nearly 15 or 17 years, because I have been witnessing the county meet and yet have not seen improvement. Though they have made progress when it comes to unity. Yes, they said the program or the tournament is about unifying the people. Yes, and we see the unity. We see the unity among Liberians as it relates to the national county sports meet, where every county fan gathered to cheer their county, and after all, they share fun, they laughed, joked, and other stuff. And you know, sports is one of the tools used to unify a group of people, right? And that's why most often you have politicians using sports to bring the people together. So again, the name is Wilfred Dorsey. I know some of you say, "Hey, the man forgot to call his name." So the name is Wilfred Dorsey, or in my native where you say Mantu Didi name. And this is the reasons. These are reasons why we say the national county sports meet has not been upgraded and it is not up to standard. Number one, the sport page that has been used, or the that are used in the group stage of the national county sports meet are not up to standard. They are not up to standard. You have a country that gained our independence since 1847, and this year we're going to be celebrating 178th independence. But yet, out of most of our playing pitch, they are not upgraded. When I mean upgraded, you look at the stadium wing. The stadium wing is not upgraded. That's the first thing. Second, the playing pitch. You cannot be hosting such unique event and you have players playing on the dust or on the rocks. By this time, all of the counties have what we call a mini stadium. By this time, all of the counties, the 15 counties, should have a well-structured stadium. Probably it can be like 8 years, yes, or maybe somebody would say similar to the Invisible Park, but it should be very much decorated and structured in the way that, yes, people or international games or national games can be played there. The stadiums, just imagine, some have watched County Me for the past 30, 50 years now. The same dust stadiums the county meet has been played on, they are still playing on it today. There's no change, there is no difference. We have seen the various sport page or pages, right? You observe that the players are still playing on the dust. Sometimes the stadium is rocky. Some other stadiums, the rocks that are there, and yet we still call it stadium, right? These are just football field for people to play. It is not up to a stadium level. A stadium level should be like SKD something, right? But you have the county meet. Go to Sino County right now. They are playing on dust. The playing pitch is very dusty, rocky. Go to Maryland County, go on at the Mato Totman Sports Stadium. It is very much rocky. It is very much dusty. Go to Grand Cape County, the same thing. Go to Lofa. Go to how you call River G. Even Nimba. Probably maybe the Nimbans, maybe they have collected, but for the, I think 2 years ago I was in Nimba and the playing pitch was dusty. Whether it is still dusty, go to Bon County. Bon County playing pitch right now is still dusty. So the question here is, government has come, government has gone, right? Yes, you say the young people, and sports is about mostly the young people, but yet we don't invest in young people in this country. Sports. Another issue is has to do with the players that are playing in the national county sports meets. The players who are playing in the national county sports meets, there should be criteria. There should be benchmark for players that played in the national county sports meet. Like one of my colleagues and I, we were like talking, and I told him the national county sports meet is the most followed sporting event in the country. Take it or leave it. The national county sports meet is the most followed and watched sporting event in our country. And then I said to him, the national county sports meet can be used to spark players for the national team. So those who go to play in the national county sports meet should be between 18 to, should I say, 24, 17, 18, 19, 20 to 24. And then when they put out that potential play that you need, that can allow them to go on properly, should I say, the national team or an academy, right? We do that. But the national county sports meet, only because we say it is used to unify our people. So after it is played, you don't see any development. You don't see progress within the players. So the only thing you see, maybe one of the third division or second division or fourth division team spark one player and say, yes, oh, you gotta come. We want you on board. That should not be the case. There are so talented players that are playing in the national county sports meet. Young, talented players. But what is the country, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, including the LFA, what are they doing to ensure that they set a standard? But up to this date, you have 35 years playing in the national county sports meet. You have somebody who have played the county meet for over 5 different periods. They still playing the county sports meet. You have somebody who have played 3-4 times. They still playing the national county sports meet. For every time you put up the tournament, right, there should be new faces. Mostly there should be new faces. If there are old faces, yes, they can be probably not many, but few. But the new faces and the young ones should be given the opportunity. Yes, I know the ministry, they are doing their best to ensure that sporting events be on path. But again, the necessary things are yet to be done. Some of us thought under the ex-soccer legend, President and former President George Manuel Weah, sports in Liberia could improve on a scale of 80 or 99%. Yes, because you know what? There where this man grew up. There where he was built. That's where he gained his popularity. If I may also add, it was based on that he became president for Liberia. Based on his star in the sporting arena, he became president for Liberia. So most often when you ask other Liberians, they will tell you, my president, who was once a world best, a Ballon d'Or winner. He served Liberia, and sports didn't go anywhere under his leadership, under his presidency. But again, government is continuity. Government is continuity. So I'll open the phone lines to also get your view, your points in. So if you're out there, you following the show, you can call on 08807324453, 07777324453. If you're there in the Sinko, you're there in the Marshall, you're there in should I say the Jacob the Matadi area, wherever you find yourself and you monitoring the program this morning. This is the Eagle Talk Show on Liberty Radio 88.1, and we are here this morning also live on Ku-Wor TV. So if you want to make your suggestion, you want to be part of the discussion this morning, you can call us on 0880-732453, 0880-732453, or better still 07777-32453, 07777-32453 are the numbers to call and be part of the program this morning on the Eagle Talk Show on Liberty Radio. So, like I was saying, there's still a lot need to be done by any other government in terms of sports. If even the stadium you can have this, the playing pitch can be this person trying to come in, but we're not getting. Since the network or what is happening here. Yeah, so if we have artificial carpets being placed on the various playing pitch. That alone can boost our stadium, so we call it a stadium, or our feeds. And even up to present, there are other. Let's see. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. We lost that person. 0880 880 are the numbers to be part of the discussion this morning. I was saying there are other counties yet to have a football fee before getting a stadium. Bapolu, Abombin, Grand Cru, right? These counties. So most often you have these counties, they are out. They are playing in different counties. You are not paying attention to share your view with us. But please call and let's hear you. You can seems to be this person is not ready. And the issue is for the past year. This is the most funny part of it, right? And during the matches, when the matches are on, right? After the game, you find out they tell you among the 22 players, one person there is the man of the match. In other African countries, I don't want to go to the Western countries because they are far away better than us in terms of these things that I'm talking about. They are very, very far away from us. Among the 22 players for the respective team, because you have 11 on the playing, among the 22, you will have one person that will come up to be the man of the match, the man who play among all of the 22. So that person takes an award home. That person takes an award home. The National County Sports meet what I'm saying, they take phone to give it to players. Are you kidding? Are we joking? Man of the match award, you take a phone, and you give it to a player. That phone can damage at any time. That phone can damage even right on the spot, right? The phone can be damaged on the spot. But when you take a silver or a gold medal, like sometimes you see in other African nations, so we would now say we go to Europe. You see they take some gold and silver stuff, give it to these players, and say this is your award. This is the modern world. We need to modernize everything in this country. We need to modernize everything in our country. We can see people advancing their country. We can see other countries moving forward, progressing, and we still keep doing one thing over and over. In Liberia. So the National County Sports Meet needs to be upgraded on a serious note. The National County Sports Meet needs to be upgraded. They need to pay more attention. Funding should be allotted, should be given to the Ministry of Youth and Sports, to the counties, to improve the stadium, the playing pitch, the stadium wing. Last year, I went to Mangibi County and I only saw one stadium win. It was not even looking like a stadium win. You just put it there and say, yeah, this is a stadium win. That's not stadium win. People standing to look at football game. Amen. We need to improve. Sports, we already the roles in this country, they are difficult for us to improve them. The roads, the economy, everything is difficult. Health system. So when will we improve? When Liberia, their leaders, when every one of us going to improve on all of these things that are wrong, when we're going to make the difference. 0880732453, 0880732453, 077773253, 077773253 are the numbers to call to be part of the program this morning on Liberty Radio, the Eagle Talk Show, and also on Ku-Wor TV. Yeah, for me, should I say I'm a footballer. So sometimes when you see these things happening, you question. Probably it might be the reason why some of us we relocate our direction to the media landscape. Because if football had been improved or was improved or is improved in Liberia by this time, maybe some of us we far up, way back, we were way up front. But no, there are so many talented players that have left the sporting arena because they have not seen the improvement. They have not seen the improvement. So that's why sometimes, like I said, sports in Liberia under the former president George Weah should have been improved at least, if it cannot be 90 or 80, but 70%. 70%. The Invisible Park is a practice ground, not a stadium. Yes, I know some of you will say he built a stadium. No. The Invisible Park, that place is a practice ground. Even the one, should I say, in Nuclear Town, same thing. Now we have a new president. Are they also looking the prep line in that direction to say, hey, we're going to ensure all of the counties have an upgraded sport page or stadium? Is it possible? The fundings are there, but instead we choose to use the fundings to enrich ourselves. We use the fundings for different purposes. Why the major things that we're supposed to spend the fundings on, we do not spend the fundings on them. We do not. A player cannot finish playing a 90-minute game and you come up, he says he's the man of the match, you take phone, you get rid of him. We need to improve. Taking cell phone and giving it to somebody and telling them you are the man of the match of this game, that's not even motivation. For me, I say it is not a motivation for that player. Take one big phone, one techno phone, you give it to them and you think uh, that is an award. There should be improvement in every sector, and that's why today Ku-Wor TV and the Eagle Talk Show has placed its attention on the issue that has to do with this national county sports meet. So we're also going to tell you some of the games that are playing today. You are cheering your county, and you can also call to predict the scores today. Respective county today, you have uh, that's Maryland and Bone County, the host. Then Grand Bassa and that of Mangibi. Then you have Grand Jida will take on. It's a Mangibi. Yeah. Yes. Okay, Mangibi is in Grand Jida County. So Grand Bassa will take on Bumming. And then in Grand Jida, you have Grand Jida will take on Mangibi, while Mozzarella will take on Grand Crew. And then in Sino County will play. Is that so? Lofa gonna play Riverses, and then Sino County will play Bapolu. Then in Cape Mount, River G will play Grand Cape Mount. So that's of you following. That's it, and you can also call to predict the score. So we are still on the issue of improving the sports, the national county sports meet. Minister Bangalore, the last time I heard you, you said it is not the government responsibility to provide job. Yes, I heard that, and I was like, "Hey, this is a man who is in government, not just government, but a minister saying this." And so, Mr. Minister, since indeed the government cannot provide job for the people, can the government kindly, please, improve the fields we have in this country? There are other counties that do not have a football field or a stadium, like you may call it. But for me, I don't see, the only stadium I see here is the SKD. That's a stadium I will refer to as a stadium. But the rest, they are football field. They are just practice areas. Go practice here. But every county, imagine from 1846 to present, you have players still playing among dust and rocks. Players still playing among dust or in dust and rocks. So what's the improvement in the national county sports meet? You take phone and give it to most valuable player. Players who play in the county meet, some of them are 38, some of them are 40, some of them are playing 5, 4, 3 times. And most national county sports meet players, for every game or every tournament, you see new faces. If you see old faces, there should be few, probably 5%, but the rest should be new faces getting the experience. That's how people are going to get experience in the national county sports meet. But every time you bring one set of team, you bring one set of players, you bring the same players, new faces to WhatsApp. Should WhatsApp and rise up. Not every time you come, oh, James Kwatu is in the game again. James Kwatu that play for Maryland County or that play for Bapolu 2011, he still play in 2025. There should be benchmark for players and even coaches. Every time we see the World Football Governing Body improving football, but hey, like, bro, what is happening to us? Are we not seeing what uh, the World Football Governing Body is doing? Mr. Mustafa Raji, you are the president. You all need to work together, including the minister. Put your hands together and start to do some advancement when it comes to uh, this issue of playing pitch, stadiums. The more decent stadiums we have, it's also going to allow us to hold international games. Most international games. How many times are we saying the people who mostly use our field for games are Sierra Leone? But again, Sierra Leone is also building and reconstructing their stadium, right? We need to improve in sports, the national counter sports meet. So if you are listening, today is the 18th of January 2025, and somebody say we're still in January. Yes, we are still into it. We are still into January. So you are out there, you're in should I say Banjo, Broville. You're there in the Fendia area or around the SKD Boulevard, you're along the Congo Town, the Cinco Boulevard. You're in town itself, around Bourgeois Arsenal or the Broad Street. Yes, you can make your call. You can place in your call and make your view. We can hear your view. Your view is going to be protected. So the numbers to call are 07777 32453, 07777 0880 Let's see. You can call. We lost this other person. What is happening here? So you can redial the number 077324530 0880 the numbers to call and be part of the program this morning. It's the Eagle Talk Show and the Eagle Talk Bowl. The new faces should come on board. So running out of time just, and I like to say a big thank you just before I leave you. Let me say a big thank you to the management of Liberty Radio and also Ku-Wor TV management. Next week, Friday, we're hoping to come along with a guest. If there is no guest, we also find a suitable topic that Liberians and the host going to discuss, so that those who are in relevant authority, and this year we're hoping that most of those in authority, work in government, stakeholders, leaders, we hope we're going to have them on our platform so that they can share with us their vision, their plans for Liberia. So again, today is Saturday, right? And the Ku-Wor TV on our Facebook page, we have the giveaway. Go there, invite 5 persons to follow, and once you follow, you get yourself a $1 strike card. So go on Ku-Wor TV, is KUWOR, right? Just go on Facebook and you follow, or you invite 5 persons. 5 persons you're gonna invite, and then once that is done, and those 5 persons follow, you win yourself a dial card. So you can go there, you do the screenshot and post it on our Facebook page. So we've been here about the National Counter Sports Meet, what we need to do. So what we need to do is to ensure we gather funds, we lobby for fundings, to ensure that we build stadiums where there is no stadium. We improve the various sport pitches we have in our country. SKD cannot be the only funniest or biggest playing pitch in this country. We need to improve it. So again, my name is Will Wilfred Dorsey. Thanks to all of you for following and watching. To our viewers, thank you. And thanks to all of you who took your time to call in. Again, thank you.
Yes, no, about.